All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. What's going on, guys? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. And this is a weekly show that I do called Caffeine Crypto. We go over news, talk a little bit of tech, whatever, chat with you guys. So, as the name suggests, Caffeine and Crypto. I welcome you to join me with a caffeinated beverage, whether it's an energy drink, coffee, whatever it may be. But my tried and true NOS here, as I usually have. And this has been a good end to April, right? So we're into May. It's a green day today, looking good. I saw that Red Panda didn't go live earlier today. I saw his video, his giveaway. Congrats to him. Huge congratulations for hitting 100K subs. I mean, him and Son of a Tech are killing it. A lot of people in the crypto space are growing their channels, their brands, which I'm really happy for. Big shout out to everybody that's a member of the X Special Forces. Appreciate you guys. The good news is I have an announcement, and since there's only a few of you, I guess that increases your chances to win. Who's to say? I will be posting updates through social media, Twitter, and stuff like that, so you have to keep an eye out. But welcome everybody who's hanging out. I did post it on a couple of Discords. I doubt they will come, though. Anyways, we'll see. We'll see how things go. So the market's recovered. I wouldn't say it's recovered to the levels it once was, but it's recovered. And let's go to the monthly real quick. Or daily, excuse me. Well, I guess monthly works too. So, I mean, looking at this right here, we had to come down. We had to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've never done that before. We never had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, 6 months of just straight up and up. A lot of institutions buying, so it was time for some type of pullback. I don't know. I kind of got mixed feelings right now about the market. Just to give my speculation out there, it's probably going to go up a little bit, but it may come back down again, unfortunately. I'm just keeping my eyes at the 52, 54K area to see how things land or load up. But if we can't break that 60, because it was so hard to get past 60K, it really was so hard to get past 60K. And we did it, and then we got our butts kicked, rejected multiple times at 62. So to get back to those levels, which are going to have strong resistance, it might take some time, which is fine. It's fine. We want slow and steady growth. I don't really want this straight upward trend. All right, so more people are showing up. Let's just get right into the news. But first, my announcement. So thanks to you guys, at 12 o'clock today, this giveaway went live. Now, SerpentX Special Forces is the name of the channel, SerpentXSF. The road to 10K giveaway. I was expecting to hit 10K this weekend and do the giveaway to help me get to 10K. Well, you guys just blasted me right past it. I'm already at 10.2K. So that's amazing, and I'm grateful. Red Panda's got a giveaway. His giveaway blows mine out of the water. I'm sorry I don't have a bunch of GPUs or the networks that he has to give away such great prizes, but I couldn't be happier for my buddy Red Panda. So this giveaway, 3 winners, but there's also going to be an additional giveaway that's going to be spontaneous on Twitter. There is going to be some actions that are going to need to be required, but you can go ahead and sign up. We're either given a 6-pack, so it really depends on the user. So I got a GPU risers that I want to send to somebody that's in the US. If they're not in the US, then I can do Bitcoin. But the first prize winner is either going to get GPU risers or Bitcoin. Second prize is going to get some Bitcoin, and third prize is going to get some Bitcoin. The reason I choose Bitcoin is because it's worldwide. You know, it doesn't matter where you are in the country, I can send you Bitcoin, or where you are in the world, I can send you Bitcoin. You could be on Mars for all I care, and I can send you Bitcoin as long as you got internet connection and a way to spend it. That's one of the things I loved about blockchain technology as a whole. So the giveaway is live. It's in the description down below if you want to check that out. If you just stop by the video just to click the link and dip out, fine. But the link is down in the description below. There's some actions to complete to get some points. And then the giveaway ends next week before the show. I won't be announcing it during the show, but I'll be reviewing it afterwards and then contacting the winners via email to go over it. So yeah, GPU risers, giving a 6-pack of risers away to one of the winners, and then the rest would just be in Bitcoin. Now, before we get into the news, I would like to say that this live stream is sponsored by dogelord.com. You can check them out in the description below. It is an affiliate link, and it goes to the main website where you can choose My Collection, Red Panda Mining, Savage Mines, whatever it may be, and get some really cool merch. Not Your Normal Miner has also joined the family on Dogelord, and he's got some really sick merch. I mean, every time I do something new, these guys freaking make me look like a shab, man. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see these guys growing, their channels growing and everything going up. I look forward to June, though. I'll have a surprise for you in June. So, as I mentioned, this live stream is sponsored by Dogelord. All right, so thank you everybody that stopped by to say what's up. Cat Lover, Lambo Laz, Crypto Technology, Crypt Technology, Shankar, Ravke, Crypto Mikel. Good, have fun on vacation, bud. Have fun on vacation. You're watching me naked. I don't know if that's normal, but as long as you're happy, I appreciate it, bud. Stiggy38. Appreciate the congratulations, Sebs, FinTech. All right. So, market wrap. Bitcoin hits 57K. That's where we're sitting at right now. We're having on the hourly a little bit of a pullback. Looks like we're going to bounce in between the 13 and the 34. Got to get above, we really got to get above 58K if we really want to make a run for it, so to speak. So end of April, options expired. The derivatives market likely played a role in pushing Bitcoin up in the spot price market at a level not seen in almost 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Ethereum market seems to be decoupling from Bitcoin for now. Bitcoin's at time of these articles 56,996, gaining 7.5% over the previous 24 hours. Bitcoin's 24-hour range is anywhere between 52K to 57K, and Bitcoin's above the 10-hour and 50-hour moving averages on the hourly chart. Bullish signal for market techs. Bitcoin's price made gains Friday around 1700 UTC or 12 p.m. The world's oldest cryptocurrency hit 57.2K according to CoinDesk 2020 data. Bitcoin's price Friday jumped over 4,600 within a 24-hour period, selling a bit at press time to around 57K, which we're still chilling at. We're at 57.4. One reason we may be seeing this upswing in Bitcoin's price is because the expiration of 4.2 billion in Bitcoin options contracts today. That was yesterday. Noted from Steve, Chief Executive Officer of investment firm Voyager Digital. Historically, there have been price dips in days leading up to Bitcoin options expiry, only for it to rebound thereafter. For the most of this week, Bitcoin's price struggled to make its gains. The last time Bitcoin traded at 57K level was almost 2 weeks ago on April 17th. What we're experiencing is likely the rebound, which further confirms the continued bullishness around Bitcoin. The majority of long calls and puts for April monthly contracts are expiring worthless. The momentum may subside. However, it appears that the option traders are not overly bullish on Bitcoin holding the 60K level anytime soon. Based on market data aggregate by SKU, options expiring May 21st are positioned such that there's only a 38% chance Bitcoin will reach that 60K on that date, with 53% probability of 56K and a 74% probability of BTC over 50K. So people believe we're going to maintain this area that we're in, I would say between the 58 to 52 range. I would agree with that, but we'll have to see how things go. I think the big down that we had here on the 17th, this downward trend that we were going through, I think maybe not manipulation, if it was, whatever, but institutions trying to get in. Maybe some of the miners, big operation miners, were selling their cryptocurrency. I believe that was one of the things, but we can speculate on what it is and what it isn't. But it comes down to, this is a healthy market. This is what we need. We don't need this straight up continuous putting in higher highs to the moon, because that will mean a negative or some type of drawback, and that would just negate some of our profits. Our profits did drop during that time, profitability, especially in mining, but it continues to grow. Alongside BTC's positive momentum, we are also seeing upward price movement in other altcoins such as DOT, Stellar or XLM, AVAX, Link, LTC, Algo, Dash, ICX, says Elrich. This indicates that traders remain bullish on the entire spectrum of cryptocurrency assets and are not moving away from the altcoins into Bitcoin. So is this alt season? That's the question. Is this alt season? Thank you, Rabbit Mining Buddy, for the grats, man. Hey, I'm happy for everybody to continue to grow in the space. What I want to make sure is my channel is not just focused on cryptocurrency. I love tech. I love teardowns. I love computer hardware. If you're into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button, because it does help out the channel dramatically, and I appreciate all of your support, because your support turns into me being able to get hardware to review, tear down, or test for you guys. So Ether, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, was trading around 2786 up 1.9% over the prior 24 hours. Remember, this article is from yesterday. After hitting fresh record highs several times this week, Ether was struggling to make gains Friday, a stark contrast from Bitcoin's price pop. Analysts are mixed on whether Ether's correlation is completely decoupled from Bitcoin. ETH now has a completely different play, making most due to the DeFi projects. We got somebody here guessing that it will be more and more decoupled or not correlated with each other. So Ethereum's trying to make its own waves in the crypto space rather than following behind Bitcoin, because every time Bitcoin does something, the altcoins have to adjust. And sometimes in the past, Bitcoin would pump and all the altcoins would go down. Well, we're starting to see Ethereum kind of separate itself. DeFi space is continuing to grow. The ETH BTC had been up, so this is just the mean reversion. ETH BTC is down 5% on Coinbase at time of press, and here's the chart. So Bitcoin went up, Ethereum went down. Ultimately, Ether trading differently from Bitcoin is a probability of temporary condition. According to SIT a couple of days ago, decoupling is not statistically significant. I don't think it's abnormal price behavior. I think ETH is just trying to make its own waves. We got ETH 2.0 coming on the way. Things are going to change. I think the long story short is Bitcoin ain't going nowhere. Ethereum ain't going nowhere. They may go their own routes, and one price may not be indicative of the other. One may not affect the other. But Bitcoin will always have some effect on the other cryptocurrencies because it's the granddaddy of them all. Now, this article here, the past couple weeks I covered Turkey's situation. This one is Iran. And this stuff is important to us as miners because it does impact the way the world sees. Like, even though there's a lot of mining channels now, a lot of people talking about mining or crypto in general, crypto traders, whatever, it's still in its infancy. Bitcoin is still, in my opinion, relatively young, and until the world accepts it, right? Because as much as the gamers wish that crypto mining would die and they could get all their hardware, I don't think crypto mining is going to go anywhere. I really don't. It may get more efficient, more green, but it's not going to go anywhere. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is here to stay. So Iran's Bitcoin bet on and the money wars to come. Iran pushes a license to Bitcoin mining could help it evade U.S. sanctions, but the plan is likely to help some of the people more than others. And you can go to any of these articles that I'll talk about in today's stream down in the description below. We also had a situation in Nigeria. Nigeria's central bank's February order telling the banks to shut down cryptocurrency companies' access backfired on them. It spurred even more innovation, inspiring local developers to dream up new decentralized solutions for getting around the bank's sector's gatekeepers. News this week is that Iran will allow a small set of qualified entities to pay for imports with cryptocurrency mined by licensed operators. Might sound like an enlightening move to some Bitcoin enthusiasts. B. Kelly, all I gotta say to your question about are you doing any hard drive mining, chia farming, stay tuned to the channel, bud. I don't wanna spill any beans. I wanna just keep you guys wanting to come back to the channel and watch my videos. There's a specific set of 200 of you that are on point and always watching videos that come out, but I'm nowhere near what Brandon Coin, Red Panda, and all the others getting 1K in a matter of minutes as soon as they launch their video. I would like to get to that point, but obviously I have a different flair, a different style that maybe not everybody likes, and I understand. Also, my channel doesn't really speak to the crypto world, right? SerpentX Special Forces, it doesn't have crypto in it because I'm not just crypto, I'm tech too. So I don't have a channel name, and that's one of the biggest things about YouTube branding, to kind of draw attention, is to pick a name that speaks to what you are, what you're about. And that's quite unfortunate, but I don't want to change my name. It's my name. It's who I am. SerpentX is who I am. So anyways, Stay tuned to the channel, B Kelly, for updates on that. Short answer is yes, but stay tuned. I mean, but right now, if you look on my system, look on my screen. See? So, but this is on my main system, and it's taken up a significant amount of my spot. And look how much the network has grown. Like, you can't compete with that. You got a 4 terabyte. The average consumer, right, with a base computer, even a pre-built from Dell or something like that, it's probably gonna have like a 256 C drive SSD or NVMe drive and a 500 gig, and then maybe a 2 terabyte or 4 terabyte. Well, 4 terabytes ain't gonna do nothing. That's a drop in the bucket. So you really need more. And I've seen people that have servers upon servers upon servers of hard drives. So it's really hard to compete. The cost to entry is high. Hard drive prices are going up. I'll talk about that in an upcoming video, so stay tuned. So moving on, it fits the narrative that when governments start accepting Bitcoin, they'll jumpstart its role as a universal reserve asset. Meanwhile, the trade-minded who chaffed all the government intervention into the market may view Iran's use of Bitcoin to get around the U.S. sanctions as a positive blow for global commerce generally. But look closer and you'll see that Iran's Bitcoin strategy, the hallmarks of the authoritarian system that flouts the freedoms crypto advocates like to embrace, when viewed alongside the crackdown against unlicensed crypto mining, the regime moves could widen the divide between the government-favored elites and the average Iranians. It's not clear if federal officials in Washington will care about the inequality, but it will view Iran's Bitcoin solution for sanctions avoidance with alarm, as it undermines the United States' self-appointed role as the cop of the global financial system. Concerns about that will be amplified if it's apparent that China, which is eager to knock the dollar off its international reserve currency perch, is directly or indirectly supporting Iran's approach. How should the Biden administration respond? Let's hope it avoids the temptation to roll its simplistic Bitcoin is bad narrative and impose tighter controls on the cryptocurrency users in the US and elsewhere. A more constructive approach would encourage Iran to abandon its strategy for a crypto policy that favors innovation, green infrastructure, and economic freedom for all its citizens. Now, by creating a legal framework in which Bitcoin can be mined locally, taxed under a strict license system, and used by regulated institutions to pay for imports, the government has a workaround. Iran will still struggle to sell its energy resources for dollars, but it can do the next best thing. It can convert the same local resource into Bitcoin, a harder currency than dollars. At the same time, the regime is showing its authoritarian instincts. In January, it said that Iran had 24 officially registered mining farms consuming 310 megawatts of power, and that the Ministry of Energy had shut down 1,620 illegal Bitcoin mining operations with a capacity of 250 megawatts over the prior 18 months. It offered rewards of up to 100 million rubles, basically $2,350 for information leading to the arrest of illegal miners. So some countries, like, you got to be in with them in order to mine, which is kind of sad. At least here in North America, guys, you know, we got to be appreciative of our, you know, being military. We got to appreciate the lives that we have. I know some of us have worse conditions to mine cryptocurrency. The freedoms are not all there, but we got to be appreciative of the life we have because of those before us. And if there's changes that could be made, work on those changes, whether it's political, economical, whatever it is. But I'm thankful that I can just get up, mine whatever I want, somebody not tell me what I can do and what I can't do. Some of those regimes, you know, are really strict on what their people can do. So, new altcoin era. Dogecoin liquidations briefly surpassed Bitcoin. Doge saw more liquidations than BTC at one point on April 24th. This shows that it's a significantly high demand for trading the meme cryptocurrency, even as Bitcoin and Ether struggle to recover. Various trends and metrics such as social volume, trading volume, and liquidations in the futures market indicate Doge remains one of the most frequently traded cryptocurrencies in the global market. According to Bybit, in the last 12 hours, over 44 million of Doge positions were liquidated. This was on April 24th. In comparison, Bitcoin, yada yada, saw 117 million worth of liquidations, suggesting that trading interest around Doge remains relatively high. CoinMarketCap data shows Doge trading volume across all exchanges is higher than most cryptocurrencies. In the last 24, Doge recovered 11.5 billion in daily trading volume. In the same period, Cardano, Binance Coin, and XRP saw lower trading volume than Doge despite having larger market capitalizations. A large portion of demand of Doge could be coming from the influx of new entrants into the cryptocurrency market in the wake of this bull market. What is this chart showing us here? So Doge is the light blue, and that's the 30-day average daily sentiment. And then the dark dotted blue is the long-term sentiment. So it's growing. Will Doge continue this uptrend? BTC is at the 75% year to date, and given the froth in parts of the market which moves in Doge, consolidation is healthy for most. For before resuming the upward trend, it also lets corporate real money get in. So that's what I was talking about, the dip here. The institutions and stuff like that were jumping in while they could. If Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to consolidate comfortably between 50,000 and 2,200 respectively, it could create more favorable environment for smaller altcoins like Doge to rally. And obviously we pumped up, and Doge is it's killing it. It's up 15%. Doge is killing it, man. What's this guy? Haibu token. Yeah. HT. Somebody said they were mining HNT, or they finally started mining HNT. Who said that? Somebody, I saw that. Cryptechnology. I keep saying your name wrong. Yeah, so good job on that. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency market cap, could see further gains toward $10,000 this year. That's not bad. That's not bad. If Ethereum can hit $10,000, I'll be happy. This year, after reaching a new all-time high of 2780 on Thursday, roughly threefold increase forecast by FundStrat, a market research firm. ETH is up about 40% on the month to date versus the 5% decline to Bitcoin. We're maintaining our overweight Ethereum versus Bitcoin recommendation from April 2020. Ethereum's market cap has risen 30% over Bitcoin's in recent weeks. And Ethereum broke its level and had a high of 80% over Bitcoin's value. Crypto narrative is shifting from Bitcoin to Ethereum as other segments like DeFi and Web 3.0 apps. FundStrat bullish on ETH as new financial applications are being developed on the Ethereum network. These applications are generating 3 times the fees for Ethereum network versus Bitcoin, which trade at 3 times the market cap. In accounting terms, this is the same as a company using revenue, less operating costs, and earning profit that is used to buy back stock. This means the network could become profitable like a company once ETH supply reduction from burn fees outpace inflation. Now, this is an interesting topic, and Paul, if you're watching, bud, you want to pay attention to this. I'm going to go through a couple key points. If you guys have any questions, because I'm going to focus on this, there's quite a few highlights in here that I want to talk about. Max Voltage covered some good Ethereum information on his channel. If you haven't checked him out, I think he's in the live chat. Click him out. Click his profile and go to his channel. But yeah, so Ethereum breaks away. Several factors power ETH all-time high push. I'm not going to go over every single factor, but I just want you to know. So if you need my attention, at me, send a super chat, whatever. All right, so after a recent slump across cryptocurrency markets, Ether had surged to a new all-time high off the back of a number one important events and metrics. Overall, 2021 promised to be a crucial year for Ethereum blockchain as developers continue to work towards the network integration with ETH 2.0, which will see the blockchain part ways with its original proof of work consensus algorithm in favor of the touted energy and cost-efficient proof-of-stake consensus. The price of Ethereum has risen about 15% over the past week, which is also noted as the world's second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, reaching a record of $312 billion. The price of Ethereum continues to rally on April 28th as news broke that the European Investment Bank is launching a digital bond sale on Ethereum blockchain. These bonds carry significant value to the tune of $120 million over 2 years. With financial service heavyweight Goldman Sachs, Bancorp, Santander, I can't say that, yada yada, leading the management of the bonds. Most importantly, the bonds have been registered directly on Ethereum's blockchain. As opposed to previous cycles, when ICOs and speculations were the main drivers of Ethereum growth, the cycle has legitimate use cases like DeFi and NFTs and others that people are actually using. Highly anticipated upgrades like the EIP 1559 and ETH 2.0 are expected to drive Ethereum's usability, speed, price even higher, and investors want to get in before they happen. EIP 2929 would eventually guarantee a maximum size of the Merkle proof needed to verify a particular block, but will ultimately aim to accomplish two primary goals. And according to Victor, it mitigates Ethereum's largest remaining DOS vector, denial of service vector, where an attacker could slow down the network by sending transactions that access storage in a way that was very cheap but took a long time for the nodes to process. Victor also says, ultimately, the EIP gets us closer to the stateless clients, which would enable devices like cell phones to trustlessly interact with Ethereum without needing to run a full node. EIP 2930 mitigates some of the gas increases from EIP 2929, but introduce a transaction type that contains an access list. A list of addresses and storage keys that the transaction plans to access. Accessing these variables will be cheaper than accessing variables outside of the list. Effectively, this reduces some of the potential gas increase in EIP 2929. The next proposal, EIP 2565, will also introduce some fee-reducing measures for specific cryptographic functions. As Victor explained, this will make it less expensive to perform functions such as signatures, verifiable delay functions, snarks, and other executions. Asher summed up the importance of EIP in lowering the gas costs associated with many functions that are required to utilize and build on Ethereum. EIP 2718 introduces a way to expedite the addition of support for different transaction types. This is a useful improvement that will essentially reduce the complexity of certain smart contract transactions and their parameters. Victor goes on to say you could have a transaction type where someone other than the transaction sender can pay for gas. Today, each new transaction type will need to be added individually, which becomes very complex over time, but EIP 2718 creates what can be thought of as a meta transaction type, serving an envelope for the future for future transactions, making it easier to add and support them. So, a lot of changes. This article, you're gonna have to do some more deep diving. But London Bridge has fallen down, or London Hard Fork is coming up soon. The video that will be out either today or tomorrow or the following day goes over what I've been seeing and what I expect at the end of the year as far as the shakeup in mining profitability. What will happen when ETH 2.0 comes. Right now the top cryptocurrency to mine is Ethereum. Well, what's going to happen in July when that's no longer a viable option? All right, before I continue, we're at the halfway point. I want to mention again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. We got 31 viewers. I didn't see Red Panda on or any of my colleagues on, so just do my normal. You guys have an opportunity to get in on the Gleam giveaway. I'm doing a road to 10K. The title means basically I was expecting to not be at 10K yet, and then this giveaway helped me get there. But you guys are so wonderful that I'm already there. So if you're interested in the giveaway, link is in the description. One person will get GPU risers or Bitcoin, and then the other two people will get some Bitcoin. But there will be other giveaways that I'll post on Twitter. There will be some actions you need to do. So make sure you get signed up. It's not as robust and and exciting as Red Panda Mining's, unfortunately, but I do not have any GPUs or any hardware that I could possibly give away to you guys. Maybe one day in the future, but yeah. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description. Let me check chat here real quick. B. Kelly's blowing me up here. Power consumption on Chia farming seems way lower than most mining applications. They need some legit pools. Yeah, they do need some legit pools, but when you change to pools, we're going to have to rebuild all those plots. My Jax wallet was hacked a while back. 1.7 ETH gone. That sucks. Barry Murray ordered 8 helium hotspot miners. Nice. Barry, you're getting a lot of hotspots. Licensed by the FCC. Have grown a lot of experience with RF, including 800 to 900 megahertz UHF bands. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Even if helium is quartered, you would only get ROI in less than a month. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah. So I'm on the last boat, so eventually I'll get mine, but it's gonna be a hot minute. So Cardano. I'm not sure if you guys paid attention to the news, but like Charles went on and talked about the project that he's gonna have in Africa or Ethiopia, and then everybody was like, bull crap. But it was true. So Ethiopian schools will use Cardano blockchain to track student performance. I think this is very interesting. See, the biggest thing about cryptocurrencies is not just to pad your wallets and increase your profits. It's real world use cases. What can if that cryptocurrency has a real world use case and you feel, wow, that's really something that the people need, whether it's in this area, that country, or this country, that could be a very promising project for you to keep your eyes on. A predominantly rural country where only 15% of the population has access to the internet, Ethiopia is going through severe civil unrest in the north. Ethnic strife in Tigray region recently led to thousands killed and millions fleeing the country as refugees to neighboring Sudan. The country is also experiencing local internet shutdowns. IOHK is establishing a physical presence in the country, opening an office in the capital, Addis Ababa, and starting work on a large-scale blockchain ID project, which is expected to go live in January 2022. At the moment, the core identity product named Prism is ready, and other features including classroom management will come later. In a video stream IOHK made on April 29th, Ethiopian Minister of Education Gathan Makara spoke of the partnership, saying that the initiative is about bringing technology to improve the quality of education in Ethiopia. Cardano is one of the top cryptocurrencies, the minister said, which is why doing blockchain with IOHK is like a dream coming true for him. According to the minister, 5 million students will receive Cardano blockchain-based IDs, which will allow the authorities to track every student's academic performance. Also, 750,000 teachers will get access to the system, according to the minister. The Ethiopian government struck a deal with an undisclosed Chinese manufacturer to provide enough tablets for the project to happen. O'Connor believes that the Ethiopia's predominantly young population and government's enthusiasm about blockchain, major progress can be achieved no matter how tough the task may appear. At the moment, most information in Ethiopia is recorded on paper, not electronically, so the Minister of Education has no actual data of the situation on the ground. My mom's like that. She prints everything, and she like writes down everything, you know, like she'll call the people and be like, get confirmation numbers. Like she does all that. I'm like, Mom, why don't you just print it? Why don't you just save as PDF? Like, why? I don't know. So now IOHK wants to take this obsolete system and launch it into the Web 3.0 era. If the project succeeds, the results will be much more notable than they would be in many other places in the world. The marginal improvement in the UK wouldn't be as great as Ethiopia. How it would work? Well, IOHK is building what building will most likely rely on the Minister of Education running a full node, and the schools will use Lite's content to get access. The systems IOHK is building will mostly rely on the Ministers of Education. Oh, so Minister of Education is going to be running the full node. The schools will have like a Lite client. However, the systems will be operating on the public Cardano blockchain, so it would be decentralized in a sense. To implement the project in thousands of schools across Ethiopia, though not in Tigray region where civil unrest continues, okay, IOHK will work with the wide network of partners, including mobile payments networks. As a result, the high school graduates will receive cards with near-field communication, NFCs. Nice. That will contain their educational credentials. This means data will be available even if the child doesn't have a mobile phone or other devices to connect to the system. This will resolve the issue of fake certificates, which is a serious problem in Ethiopia. This might give young Ethiopians opportunities they don't have now because their diplomas are not viewed as being reliable in the West. Interesting. That's very interesting. I feel like those colleges that promise you the world, you graduate, your degree doesn't mean crap, and they don't do anything that they promised. So having this on the blockchain, that's pretty tight. I like that. I can see that being a very good thing. So they're partnering with Cardano, using the blockchain to validate and verify credentials for each of the students, and each student will have their own ID. A study at Oxford, somebody says here, let's see here, I studied at Oxford. So O'Connor studied at Oxford and was intrigued why there were no students from Ethiopia. When I asked about it, I was told that the college didn't recognize their credentials. Ooh, that sucks. They don't have enough information about what's happening in Ethiopian universities. The project goes live. It will start with 12th grade students, says the minister. But in the following years, more students will receive blockchain IDs. According to O'Connor, the first 1 million tablet computers for students are due to arrive in Ethiopia this month. I wonder, so like, if you own the private keys, you got your wallet, but these IDs, right? How the user, the teachers can see it, the minister's got the full node, each student will have their tablet, but I wonder what will happen if they lose their tablet? Like, what's the recovery process on that? Because I mean, that's legit. That's legit, guys. This is really cool to have people who really tracked everything on paper, and that paper probably get lost, burned, or civil unrest, something will happen, and that credentials, all that information's gone. To have this locked in the blockchain, wherever that user may go, hopefully our countries will accept the Ethiopian credentials and certificates as valid, and we can start to see more of them in our top colleges. Because I believe education is important for everybody. It shouldn't be one class or the other. Polygon, MATIC, jumps ahead as the race for Layer 2 adoption picks up. Recently, Layer 1 solutions like Solana and Cosmos have grown in prominence thanks to each network's faster transaction times and lower fees when compared with the Ethereum network. An even greater focus has fallen on Layer 2 solutions that can help Ethereum keep up with the competition as it continues the process of switching to proof of stake. One project that has seen a steady rise in users' activities and transactions over the past 2 months is Polygon, a platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. Data from Cointelegraph Markets and TradingView shows that since hitting a low of 26 cents as the market sold off on April 18th, the price of Polygon MATIC token has climbed 50% to 39 cents as adoption of this expanding Layer 2 platform begins to ramp up. Following the early February announcement that MATIC Network would rebrand to Polygon as part of the effort to become the go-to Layer 2 aggregator for Ethereum network, the protocol has seen significant increase in user and product adoption. Since the rebrand, multiple decentralized finance or DeFi non-fungible related projects have made the decision to integrate Polygon to take advantage of its fast, low-fee environment. Nice. Polygon is the top. Ethereum Layer 2 is going nuts. Integration with Aave, pulled together SushiSwap, OpenSea, Curve. Nice. Very nice, very nice. DEX volume increases. Popular DEX like Uniswap and SushiSwap are major catalyzing force for the growth of DeFi and cryptocurrency sector as a whole during the past year, demonstration of the importance of properly functioning DEX for the growth of the ecosystem. While SushiSwap is one protocol that made integrations with the Polygon network, along with numerous other blockchains, the QuickSwap DEX is a project that is solely focused on increasing available liquidity for Polygon ecosystem. As seen in charts above, liquidity and trading volume. Well, why are these charts so small? Okay. Liquidity and then volume. 32 mil. Okay. Uptick in volume on the platform. This corresponds to the recent Polygon adoption. Increased activity, yada yada. All right, going forward, it's likely that growing a number of Ethereum-based projects will look for a faster low-fee environment that also allows them to stay on top of smart contracts platform. If they shift to Polygon, there's a chance of significant upside potential in the current growth of MATIC price and the rising total value locked in QuickSwap both serve as a proof that the protocol is a strong layer 2 contender. This is one of the tokens I'm holding. And here's another one. Polkadot. What's up, Red Panda Money? Thank you for stopping by, bud. And congrats to you, good sir. Congrats to you, man. So Valkyrie, Osprey beat Grayscale to the market with Polkadot Trust. The investment vehicle will give clients access to the appreciation of underlying DOT tokens, but also the 8% yield from Valkyrie staking the asset through the Coinbase custody. Valkyrie follows Osprey, which launched its first DOT fund earlier this week, but without the staking perks. Grayscale Investment, the world's largest digital asset manager, which is also owned by CoinDesk, parent company Digital Currency Group, has incorporated DOT Trust, but has yet to launch it. Polkadot has the promise of being a faster network with lower gas fees that can support a lot of different assets, says Steve. It is more of a speculative play on the future growth and future usability of the protocol. Valkyrie is charging 2% of management fee on the fund, coming just under the Osprey 2.5. Both firms have decided to waive fees for the first 2 years. Osprey currently manages 10.6 million in Polkadot fund, and Valkyrie is launching 10 million million assets under management. Red, you didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $10 Canadian, which is probably worth more than my US dollar. DOT is currently the 9th largest cryptocurrency in the market capitalization. Let's look at that real quick. Coin market cap. Top 10. All right. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, XRP, Tether, Doge just dropped down. Cardano, Polkadot, Uniswap. I'll tell you a secret. I own 8 of the 10. I own 8 of the 10. Diversify. You know, you mine, great. Stack your sats. Stack those sats, and then make sure you diversify. Can't forget to do that right there. So, as I mentioned earlier in this video, there is a 10K giveaway for anybody that just joined us. The Gleam giveaway is in the link in the description below. First place winner will either get 6 GPU risers or some Bitcoin, and then 2 other users will also get some Bitcoin. It is the best way for me to reward everybody throughout the world without being restricted by customs and all kinds of different charges out there. So in the beginning of this video, I talked about how cryptocurrency is still in its infancy, and I still agree with that. Although the crypto space has been around for more than a decade, William Stromberg, CEO of mainstream investment management outfit Rowe Price, thinks that the asset class is still finding its sea legs. In early days, Stromberg told Baltimore Business Journal in an interview when he asked, Rowe Price will ever start investing in cryptocurrencies. We have some research going on around it. Some companies just really a handful. Do you guys not speak English? Some companies just really a handful. Okay. Have tried to put it together. put together products where one can buy and own crypto related currencies. I don't think some of these people that write these articles read it. I know I suck at reading, but I don't know. Anyways, a number of avenues exist for investing directly in a cryptocurrency. A growing number of avenues also exist for exposure to the crypto assets via traditional financial products as well, although the opportunities are not as diverse as opposed to interacting directly with specific cryptocurrencies. The CME offers Bitcoin futures and option tradings as well as Ethereum futures, for example, among other crypto investment gateways. Grayscale offers a variety of mainstream crypto investment vehicles. It's really, truly in early days, so I would expect this to move at a good price, but take years to really unfold. Stromberg added in the response to Baltimore. I don't care that he responded to Baltimore like 6,000 times. So anyways, yeah. This bad boy, all of this is still new. Especially some of these coins. Like some of these coins, there's a lot of, for lack of, I don't want to say it. There's a lot of junk altcoins, for the better word to use. And all of this, even though Bitcoin's not, $1,000, all of this is still new. We still got a while to go before the last Bitcoin is actually mined. And as it continues, demand will continue to climb while supply continues to diminish. So, we talked about this previously on Twitter. NVIDIA's releasing the Lite hash rate series. NVIDIA has provided an update to its partners in regards to the upcoming XX2 chips. These GPUs will feature the new cryptocurrency mining limiter, most likely resizable bar support without the need for a VBIOS update. NVIDIA is expecting the GA1, and we've seen the chip before, to start shipping in the middle of May, which means that the first customers may receive their cards in June. Other sources have been quite clear that NVIDIA has no plans to differentiate the LHR chip from the existing model. So you won't be able to tell what you're getting. All cards will be featured the same product names, and only way to distinguish the LHR from the non-LHR is by looking at the GPU. So when you open it up and look at the GPU die, you'll see the nomenclature. Eventually, graphics card monitoring tools should be able to recognize which version is used. After all, the GA2's GPUs will have a different PCIe device, and they will require a new driver. The tools should also report the resizable bar. It's worth noting that the Lite hash rate is not a marketing term, but rather a term used to describe the GPUs to board partners. NVIDIA has been quite clear that those chips will offer the exact same performance in games as cards already on the market. That's not taking into account the resizable bar uplift. While the quiet launch of the LHR series, the supply of Ampere GPUs is expected to improve. NVIDIA has not yet provided an explanation of what exactly has been changed that would limit mining performance on the new chips. So the first one was at the driver level. That's what Brandon Coin, myself, Crypto Mikkel identified. Christy, it's driver level. NVIDIA messed themselves up by releasing that driver. This one I don't think it's going to be at the driver level. But is it going to be at the BIOS level? Is it going to be architectural? Because that's what AMD did with the 6700 XT. If you lowered the bandwidth and the bus, you could still get a decent gaming performance, but you really handicap the mining performance. On some algorithms, not all algorithms, but at least in the top ones. One of our sources says that the RTX 3090 might be the only card that will not feature the crypto limiter, which is simply not needed as mining profitability on the SKU is low due to high price of the card itself. Red Panda, I am looking for one more 3080 or 3060 Ti. FYI. I haven't been able to communicate with anybody in the mining space. I've been really busy with work, but I just wanted to let you know I'm looking for one. I need one more 3080 or 3060 Ti. But yeah, so the newer GPUs that you may get might be limited. So instead of getting a 3080 with the GA102-200, you might get the 202. And now instead of getting the 100 mega hash that you would mining Ethereum, you might only get 50. And you won't be able to tell the difference unless you tear down the card, or if programs like Hardware Info or even GPU-Z will actually showcase this information to you. So it's kind of a guessing game, or Russian roulette, and where you're not sure what card you're gonna get. You're gonna get the previous gen, or you're gonna get the new gen. And I think they did it that way because when these guys, the big guys buy in bulk. I'm pretty sure the big guys that buy in bulk have an established relationship with those vendors, just like what we saw with that big pallet of the 3080 Ti's. They have established relationship with the vendors, and it's just like, yeah, we got you. No, these are all the old revisions of the GPUs, not the LHR series. We got you. We're going to put it on the pallet, send it to you. But the individual consumer buying online and e-tailers is going to have to play that, Russian roulette, spin the wheel, whatever, and just hope that they get lucky and don't get the limiter. So they really want miners to buy the mining graphics card, but the only way for miners to buy the mining graphics card, at least on the average consumer level, is if you buy in bulk, and you have to have a relationship. I don't have a relationship with somebody that can sell me a bunch of CMP graphics cards. If you do, great. I don't have the money to buy as much as they want me to. There's like a minimum amount. I can't do that. I don't have money. So you want us to buy mining graphics card. You're limiting us with the regular graphics card. And you won't sell us the CMP graphics card individually. At least 2 at a time. What do you expect us to do? Anyway, MSI GeForce RTX 3080 Ti Supreme X has been spotted. Previously, we saw a pallet of the Ventus Series 3080 Ti's. We got an identification that this has been going to the Los Angeles headquarters. This is the Supreme X version. And the reason these GPUs are already coming out is because, to me, they're just cut down 3090s. Maybe 3090s that didn't pass spec. And so they rebrand and sell it as something new. Expected prices to be around $999, so about $1,000. Of course, if scalpers get their hands on it, we can expect that thing to be $2 to $2.5K, unfortunately. But they're out there. They support resizable bar, and this model, along with the LH series, will also feature crypto hash rate limiter. So, just to wrap up before I switch the camera, because I want to talk about this last little bit here as we get things wrapped up. The giveaway is live. It will go on to next week at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's in the description down below. Sign up. 3 winners will be selected, but there will be an additional giveaway in which I will announce on Twitter. So make sure you follow me there and turn on the little notification thing. Additionally, if you do watch my videos other than this live stream, please hit the like button, because it helps me out and it helps get that video out to other users. Now, not everybody may appreciate my content because they don't bump into a lot of my videos are specific to certain things, or they might only help out a small group, which is fine because the whole point of my channel is to help others. If I bump into this issue or that issue, I like to make a video and then share it so that way people can deal with it and be like, oh, thanks, great. Like the Apple Mac. I got a lot of views and a lot of thank yous because I save people money. So my videos may not cater to, the 10K, 100K audience, but it can help individuals out there. So if you could just like it, that would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget the giveaway in the description below. If you're new to the channel, welcome. GPU risers or Bitcoin will be given to the first place winner, and then 2 other winners will be selected to be provided Bitcoin. I do not have any hardware to give away, but as the channel grows, who knows? Bitcoin, other crypto markets, looking good, doing good. We'll see how things pan out. I can tell you right now, I'm expecting another dip, maybe down to the 54, 52. I could be wrong. This is non-financial advice, but I'm expecting that to happen, and that's just more buying opportunities for me, in my personal opinion. That 60K barrier is going to be really hard to break, but we'll see how things go. So, in closing, I really like the fact that Gamers Nexus, without talking and saying the word mining, brought up the issue about SATA 6-pin adapters. That's really cool to see the computer tech guys not really showing people mining or talking too much about it. You know, Linus Tech Tips, Gamers Nexus doing some testing, Bitwit talking about it, Paul's Hardware talking about it. You know, the acknowledgement that crypto is here, and you know, not so much that it's the end of the world, but so much as it's here. You know, we'll continue to get our gaming cards. Gamers will still be gamers. Miners will still be miners. There's a world where we could both exist. So I like the fact that Patrick and the Gamers Nexus team, Steve, tested that 6-pin SATA because that was very interesting to me. I would recommend 6-pin and Molex only, according to what Gamers Nexus said, and it really depends on the pins that are in Molex. But I have a whole video on that. You can check that out. Just know that right now, if you were to buy a new GPU at the end of May or beyond, you're playing roulette where you don't know if you're going to get the LHR series or the old gen. You really want the old gen cards that don't have the limiter. However, the new gen cards may have the limiter, and your hash rate will suffer for that. So just be aware. Why does NVIDIA do that and then not sell the CMP cards to individual consumers? I don't know. I don't have a connection. If you have a connection with somebody who can get their hands on the mining specific graphics cards, I would like to pick up a couple. But I don't have that connection. So if you do, hit me up in the comments. Also, you can join the Discord by joining the X Special Forces down below. Hit the join button and then go over to the community tab and you'll be able to get in. The channel is not super huge, but you're more than welcome to join us, and I greatly appreciate any help that you can do. Now, just for a quick 1 hour after this live stream and only 25 uses, I'm going to post the Discord link in and then address any questions so we can get out of here. All right, so SerpentX, I will get Space Goats in touch with you if he wins New Egg Shuffle at 3630. Yeah, I think New Egg Shuffle kind of blacklisted me, and I'm pretty sure Red Panda's already gone. I'm pretty sure New Egg blacklisted me. So we'll have to see. Of course, as soon as I post a Discord link, there's like 10 other viewers that pop in. Freaking bots. You do have to verify. And I put the Discord link behind a paywall to stop the bots. And occasionally I might do a quick drop in the live stream. But it only lasts for so long. So I'll pay attention to who joins. But Barry, good luck with the mining. Crypt technology with the mining HNT. And let's see here, noob, few ETH, best way to cash out for graphics card. I don't want the CMP miner cards. Barry, I only want the top two. I only want the top two, primarily for testing. I may just turn around and give it to another miner or sell it to another miner. But I only want the top two. The other cards suck because they're on Turing, not Ampere. They're older revisions of the 20 series cards. Mike Clark, I appreciate you, bud. Looks like inverted head and shoulders. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it, max voltage? Daryl got 4 Chia so far. Good job. Good job. I've gotten none. But again, I'm mining on a 4 terabyte hard drive. That's to be expected. I mean, since the launch of my video at 300 petabytes of the network, we're now into 1.4 exabytes. That's just crazy. Just crazy how fast the network has grown. So we'll have to see. So to join the giveaway, King, you got to go in the description of this video, click the link. It's a Gleam giveaway, and you'll be able to enter in by signing into one of these. You do got to be verified. There's some actions you got to do. It's to help stop bots. I'm trying to get real people some real prizes. Oh, Ethereum's jumping up to 29.16. Is that the new all-time high? Hang on. Let's see what the new all-time high is. Nobody else is coming on, right? Oh, snap. We're climbing, boys. We're climbing, boys. And girls. Sorry. Boys and girls. My bad. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. New all-time high. How the mining profits doing? 29.19. Come on, baby. Give me 3K. 3K. Let's do it. Let's do it. No. Wrong way. Go up. Go up. Yeah. All right, so continue to stack them sats, guys. Don't forget to check out the giveaway. GP risers to the first winner or Bitcoin, depending on their choice. I will contact you via email, so make sure you keep an eye on your notifications. You will have 48 hours to respond to my email. So keep an eye on that. Huge shout out to everybody who supported the channel and got me to 10K. I would like to continue to grow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. 2926. Yeah, man, I'd like a huge thank you to everybody. I can't thank you guys enough for the support of the channel. The crypto mining fam is strong, but there's a lot of tech guys in here, car guys in here, and it's very nice to talk and communicate with you guys or ladies about such things or topics that I enjoy and love. So that's going to do it for me today. Ethereum's trying to pump 2930. Oh, come on. Oh, keep an eye on it, guys. We might break 3K today. If we do, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But we'll have to see how things pan out. Oh, let's quit selling it. Quit selling it. Punch that guy who's selling. No. No. What are you doing? Come on. Push back. Oh, man, this is interesting. I'm going to have to watch this. I don't need you guys to be here with me. But anyways, let me get out of your hair. Let me get out of your hair. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You guys take care of yourselves. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates. I will have a video out tomorrow, hopefully. That was supposed to, it's for April's data. And appreciate all the support you guys provide me. Don't forget to check out dogelord.com, where you have SerpentX merch, Red Panda merch, Not Your Normal Miner, DCA Adventure, all the great guys in the crypto space. And you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.